Neil, thanks for joining me this afternoon ahead of Saturday's game against Airdrieonians. How has preparations been this week for that game?
Yeah, good. Quiet, no dramas. Players have trained again very, very well. So we're, one day to go tomorrow, and then we're looking forward to our first home game of the season. Yeah, off the back of a really good performance, we're hoping to build on that now.
Obviously, we just spoke to Benny there as well regarding he just made his 100th appearance for the club. How important has he been to the team so far this season?
Well, look, we're a young squad, as you know, but Benny is, he's the captain and the leader in there. But not only is his personality and character, but he's playing very well. He had a great game at the weekend. So yeah, he's very important to us as a staff, and he's important in the dressing room. But I think he's a really good player. I think he's a better player than some people give him credit for, and he's worked very hard pre-season, and you can see he's really enjoying life here at the minute. And look, we know we're not going to get every minute of every game out of him. We understand that, but he's playing a pivotal role at the minute,
and he's obviously one of the more experienced players in the back line as well, along with John Todd and Jeremiah. Just how much has Benny, do you think, helped them with their development as well?
Oh, I'm sure he's been pivotal in that as well. But I think it's great for Benny to have, he's got good legs beside him, and they're young, very talented players. John's sort of exploded into the team in the last sort of couple of months, and Jerry's been a mainstay since, I've come in. So yeah, I think it's good for, Benny to have these two young, really talented boys beside him, but obviously with his experience and knowledge and know-how, it's great for them too to have him there as well.
You'll be looking to replicate that performance, but obviously scoring some goals on Saturday here against Airdrieonians. What do you make of Rhys McCabe's team?
Well, they had a great result last week, considering they were 2-0 down to Ross County, and that shows plenty of character. And yeah, they played very well, particularly in the last sort of half hour. They've got a bit of speed in the team, and they rotate their forward players and midfield players very well. They're experienced in this division now, so look, every team brings its own challenges for us, but we're very much focused on how we're going to play, particularly because we're at home. But we've prepared as well as we prepare for Real Madrid. We treat every opposition the same, and Airdrie are no different. So yeah, I think it would be great if we could back up what was a very good performance last week with a win at the weekend.
And in terms of any team news for Saturday, how are we looking?
It's the same as last week. Chris is not going to make it. We'll, hopefully, again, give him another week or so. He's back running now, but Saturday's too soon for him. Yeah, Rory McLeod he's had a real bad infection, so he's been discharged from hospital at last. He's been in and out of hospital with it, but we're hoping he's over the worst of that now, and we'll see him maybe next week as well. But the rest of the squad is fighting fit.
And a first league outing here at KDM Group East End Park of the season, and you'll be excited to see a big home support cheer on the players.
Yeah, I mean, the fans have been brilliant, we had a good way of supporting. I think they enjoyed the game last week. I know we didn't score, and sometimes 0-0 you think and wasn't very good. We were good. We created a lot of good chances, and we had a lot of attempts on goal. And as a manager, that's all you can ask for, really. And so now, we're hoping to take that one step more. But we still want to entertain the crowd. That's what we're in the game for. And then obviously win as well. So yeah, we're very much looking forward to our first home game.